Correct. Go ahead. Eigrp. Eigrp. So Eigrp configuration on RA1. Clear? So on R1. So what is the first thing? Enable configure terminal. I'm going to use a host name as RAA-1. Then int, come on guys, FA 1 by 0, IP address is going to be 17.001.255.0.0.0. No shut, exit, int, se 2 by 0, IP address is going to be 24.00.1.255.0.0.0. No shut, exit. Then I'm going to configure router Eigrp. Clear? Followed by some autonomous system number. I'm going to use 123. So okay. So I'm going to configure in router itself. Okay. So let me go back to CLI router. So what I'm going to do? Enable configure terminal int FA 1 by 0, IP address is going to be 17.00.1.255.0.0.0. No shut, exit, then int se 2 by 0, IP address is 24.001.255.0.0.0. No shut, exit. Now I'm going to configure Eigrp. Watch. So if I use router question mark, can you see I can configure BGP, I can configure Eigrp, OSPF and RIP. Yeah. We are not going to configure BGP because BGP should be configured in your ISPs. Second level for CCIA, CCNP, you are going to have BGP. But nowadays, if you know, well and good, but don't worry, we are going to see only 3 routing protocols. One is RIP, OSPF and Eigrp. So what I'm going to configure now? I'm going to configure Eigrp. So just put question mark. Can you see what I got? I got something on autonomous system number. Give me some autonomous system number. Now what will be the number? It can be any number starting from this range. Clear? I'm going to use the number as 1, 2, 3. Possible? Yes. Now what's the next thing? Network physically connected. What are the networks connected to me? It is 17.0.0.0. Then network which is 24.0.0.0. Clear? Then do copy run to start. Clear? That's what I did. Nothing. So I'm going to do the same in the router now. So I'm going to, sorry, in your. So what I'm going to do, it is network, which our network is 17.0.0.0, then network 24.0.0.0, then do copy run to start. Clear guys? So I'm going to do the second router. So what is the second router? Second router name is going to be RBB-1. So what I'm going to configure in the second router? FA, I got 0 by 0. What is 0 by 0? It is going to be 18. What is SE2? It is going to be 25. Then I have INT SE 3 by 0. What is the IP address of 3 by 0? It is 24.0.0.255.0.0.0. No shut and exit. Which are the network physically connected? So it is 18 is connected. Then network 25.0.0.0. Clear? Now I'm going to configure the router 3. So it is going to be RCC1. What is FA0 by FA1? It is going to be 19. SE2 I have only SE3. What is the IP of SE3? 25.2. Which are the network physically connected? 19 and 25. Clear, guys? So let me copy the second router and paste in the enable paste. So can you see there's an exclamation over here? Why? So if you found something like this, that is an error. Clear, guys? So what I'm going to do? Again, I'm going to use the same value network, which is 25000. Then do copy run to start. Clear? So let me go back to the file and see what is the mistake. So it is spelling mistake over here. Got it? So let me copy this third router information. Copied. And third router information, I'm going to enable it, paste it. Now let us verify its pinging. So I'm going to use do ping. What is 17.0.0.1? Can you see pinging? Clear, guys? How long it took? If you know RIP, Eigrp is same. Clear, guys? So try to have this document so that you can understand. So what I'm going to do, let me have the same configuration over here so that it can be easily available recorded. So I'm going to use for so this for router 1 and this is for router B and router C, and this is your Eigrp configuration. Clear, guys? Now let me give few more commands before we go for break. If you go to the router, we have few more commands to see what are the configuration you did. Can you see something over here? Can you see something came? Dual is an algorithm which says my neighbor is, watch here. What is this router? It is in this router. It says I can see a neighbor which has IP of 24002, and if you want to reach 24002, you should go via SE2. Clear?
How does it know it's 20?
Because same autonomous number system will communicate. Likewise, you guys the same hometown, you will share your information, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, I'm from Orissa. You're from Andhra. You're from Karnataka. You're from Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand, anyone? MP? Who? Only you. See, MPs. So you will share some information, isn't it? Oh, where same. When same autonomous numbers are being configured in the router of Eigrp, it will send the information. Oh, give me your information. I will get it. What is the table you have? Give me. What is the information routing protocol you have? Give me. Clear? That is called as neighbor table. So let me go ahead and see the routing protocol. So we have some commands. So it is show IP Eigrp. So Eigrp, can you see I got something called neighbor topology. So let me put neighbor. What are my neighbors? Neighbor will tell you who is a neighbor connected to you. Clear? And let me put topology. Can you see? It says if I want to reach which machine? 19. On this router, it says if you want to reach 19, you have to go via 24002, and if you want to reach 24002, you should go via SE2. Clear?
Yes.
So let me pause it, and I'm going to use the same, which is what it is. Show IP Eigrp topology. Can you see what it says? Clear? Only thing is you are going to mention your autonomous system number should be same or different.
Same.
It should be same in order to communicate. If it is different, it will never work. Clear, guys? Internet, BGP. That is the reason I made. Doesn't mean a case sensitive. I can put caps lower, upper, everything. Clear, guys? So let me stop. Shall I stop or do you want to continue? Anything? Okay, let me show you a few more commands. So we have one more command which is IP route. Oh, show IP routes. Show IP. If I use show IP route, it will show you all the routing protocols. What's the command used to see the routing protocol? Show IP route. Can you see what it says? The code C means physically connected, correct? This router C is connected. Clear? C is connected. Not only that, 24 is also connected. Can you see 24 is also there? The routers which has physically connected will be shown as what? C. Now what about D? What it says? D is EIGRP configuration. Now it says you have configured EIGRP on 18, 19, 24. Same. If you want to reach 18, what you should send? You should send the packet to 24002. What's clear? If you want to reach 18, you should go and send the packet to 24002. Yes. And if you want to reach 24002, you should go via SC2. Clear? Clear, guys? You have your hop and you have your exit interface. Clear? So if you have multiple routers in your EIGRP, all the routers table will be shared among everyone if autonomous system is same. Different autonomous system will not share that table. Clear? Oriaga will share the table with them. Andhra will share the table with them. But those are machines. We are not. We are humans. Hopefully. Yeah. Not sure. Clear, guys? Any questions? Shall I stop it? Okay. Let us see one more, which is show IP interface brief. If I use show IP interface brief, it will show you which are the interfaces are connected with your IPs and which are the interfaces are up. Clear? Now, if you want to see the particular interface, I can see that, which is show IP question mark. I can use interface question mark. I can put what is serial 2 or 3. Serial 2 by 0. Can you see? I got complete information about the serial interface 2. It says it is up and connected, and what is the IP address and what is the broadcast, and we have something called MTU. MTU stands for maximum transmission unit. Stands for maximum transmission unit. That means what is the size of the data you are going to carry in the cable. What's the size of your frame? 1500 bytes. That is called as MTU also. Clear? Maximum transmission unit is 1500 bytes. I want to send an video or audio to you guys. What? It will be sent in GB? It will send in small size. What is the size?